Beneath the tropical skies and the rolling mists of distant hills lies an island steeped in history, where ancient temples stand as silent witnesses to a rich and storied past. Welcome to Sri Lanka, a pearl cradled by the Indian Ocean. But what if I told you this island, despite its small size, has been a crossroads of civilizations for millennia, where ancient kingdoms flourished and colonial powers left their mark? Intrigued? Then keep watching, because in today's episode we're delving into the historical wonders of Sri Lanka. This is Nations of the World, where we journey across the globe uncovering the essence of each nation through its landscapes, its stories and its people. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode of this incredible exploration around the world. Sri Lanka, a teardrop-shaped island, sits in the heart of the Indian Ocean, covering about 65,000 square kilometers, roughly the size of the Republic of Ireland or West Virginia in the United States. Despite its modest size, this island nation boasts diverse landscapes, from its central mountains like Pidirutalagala, rising to 2,524 meters, to its fertile plains and tropical coastlines. To the north, Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Palk Strait, while to the east it faces the open waters of the Bay of Bengal. To the south, the Indian Ocean stretches far beyond the horizon, and to the west, the island is bordered by the Gulf of Mannar, which again connects it to the Indian subcontinent. Though small, Sri Lanka's location at the crossroads of maritime trade routes has made it a pivotal point in global history. Fun fact: Sri Lanka was known as Ceylon during the British colonial period, a name that still echoes in its tea industry today. And Sri Lanka was known to Arab traders as Serendib, a name derived from the Sanskrit Simhaladvipa, symbolizing the island's strategic importance in ancient maritime trade routes. So, are you ready to uncover the historical significance, the cultural heritage, and the untold legends of Sri Lanka? Then let's begin. Sri Lanka is a masterpiece painted by nature, from mist-shrouded mountains to sun-drenched shores. Nuwara Eliya's tea plantations, a symphony in green, and Yala National Park, a haven for wildlife. Now we delve into the captivating history of Sri Lanka's ancient kingdoms, a period marked by remarkable achievements in architecture, governance, and culture. From the rise of the Anuradhapura kingdom in 377 BCE, which established itself as one of the earliest and longest-lasting urban centers in South Asia, to the majestic Polonnaruwa kingdom in the 10th century CE, Sri Lanka's ancient rulers shaped a legacy that still stands today. In Anuradhapura, we witness the birth of Buddhism on the island, a faith brought by Mahinda, the son of Indian Emperor Ashoka, in the 3rd century BCE. This event transformed Sri Lanka into a hub of Buddhist learning and gave rise to iconic landmarks such as the Ruwanwelisaya Stupa and the sacred Bodhi tree, which still attracts pilgrims from across the world. As the centuries passed, the center of power shifted to Polonnaruwa in the 10th century, a kingdom that became renowned for its irrigation systems, engineering marvels, and the construction of grand structures like the Galvihara. Today, the ancient city of Polonnaruwa is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserving its historical significance. Kings such as Parakramabahu, the great, spearheaded advancements in agriculture and governance, embodying the kingdom's motto that not even a drop of water from the rain must flow into the ocean without being made useful to man. However, these kingdoms faced constant threats from internal strife to invasions from South India, yet they persisted, leaving behind an enduring legacy. The Sigiriya rock fortress, built by King Kasyapa in the 5th century CE, is another symbol of the artistic and military ingenuity of these rulers. This magnificent site is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its unique blend of natural beauty and human creativity. The sacred city of Kandy, home to the Temple of the Tooth, is another UNESCO World Heritage Site that holds immense cultural and religious significance. It stands as a testament to the island's rich heritage and the enduring influence of its ancient kingdoms. Through centuries of prosperity and challenge, Sri Lanka's ancient kingdoms not only shaped the island's identity but also contributed significantly to South Asian history. Today, their monuments stand as a testament to their power, resilience, and vision. As we journey through this chapter, we'll uncover the tales of these great kingdoms, the wisdom of their rulers, and the cultural treasures they left behind for future generations. The arrival of European powers in the 16th century marked a pivotal moment in Sri Lanka's history. The Portuguese, Dutch, and British each left a lasting impact on Sri Lanka's cultural and historical landscape. The Portuguese influence is particularly evident in the island's cuisine, while the Dutch legacy is showcased in the grand colonial architecture of Goal Fort. British rule introduced significant changes, most notably the establishment of tea plantations. The Portuguese established control over coastal areas, building fortresses, and introducing Catholicism, but faced resistance from the interior Kandyan kingdom. The Dutch integrated coastal regions into their trade network, focusing on cinnamon and pearl fisheries, leaving a lasting architectural legacy in cities like Gala. The British unified the island, modernizing it with plantations and infrastructure, but also sowed seeds of social division and nationalism. By the time Sri Lanka gained independence in 1948, it had been forever shaped by the legacy of colonization, blending diverse influences into its modern identity. As we turn the pages of history to the year 1948, we arrive at a defining moment in Sri Lanka's journey, the dawn of independence. On February 4, 1948, after more than 4 centuries of colonial rule under the Portuguese, Dutch and British, Sri Lanka, then known as Ceylon, finally gained its freedom. It was a moment of celebration, hope, and national pride. The vision of self-governance was brought to life under the leadership of D.S. Senanayake, a key architect of the country's political landscape. However, independence came with its own set of challenges. The transition from colonial rule to a functioning republic was not without its complexities. In the early years, the country focused on economic development, leveraging its strong plantation-based economy, tea, rubber, and coconut exports. But beneath the surface, deeper issues were brewing. One of the major struggles of post-independence Sri Lanka was the growing ethnic tensions between the Sinhalese majority and the Tamil minority. In 1956, with the passing of the Sinhala Only Act, which made Sinhala the official language, the seeds of discord were sown, leading to feelings of marginalization among the Tamil community. The years that followed saw increased tensions, protests, and conflict, which eventually erupted into a full-scale civil war in 1983. This civil war, fought between the Sri Lankan government and the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, or Tamil Tigers, was one of the most defining and tragic periods in the country's modern history. For 26 long years, the nation was torn apart by violence, displacement, and division. The war ended in 2009 with the defeat of the LLTTE, but the scars of the conflict remain, with the country now focusing on rebuilding, reconciliation, and healing. In the midst of these struggles, Sri Lanka made another leap forward in 1972 when it became a republic, changing its name from Ceylon to Sri Lanka, symbolizing a new chapter in its national identity. This period also saw Sri Lanka's shift towards socialism, with efforts to nationalize key industries and promote social welfare. However, political instability and economic challenges would continue to affect the country in the decades that followed. Today, Sri Lanka's story is one of resilience. It has overcome the legacies of colonialism, endured civil strife, and faced economic challenges, but it stands strong, with its people determined to build a peaceful and prosperous future. As we reflect on the aftermath of independence, we see a nation that has weathered storms, adapted to change, and continues to rise, proudly holding on to its identity and heritage. This chapter in Sri Lanka's history is a testament to the power of perseverance, the importance of unity, and the enduring spirit of a nation that continues to shape its own destiny. Sri Lanka is a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of diverse cultures and traditions. The Sinhalese, Tamil, and Muslim communities each add their unique flavor to the island's cultural mosaic. Major festivals like the Kandiya Salaperahera, a grand Buddhist festival known for its vibrant parades and traditional performances, highlight the island's rich cultural heritage. Islam, brought to the island by Arab traders centuries ago, adds another dimension to Sri Lanka's religious landscape. This harmonious coexistence of faiths is a testament to Sri Lanka's spirit of tolerance and acceptance. The island's religious diversity is mirrored in its landscape, where Buddhist temples, Hindu kovils, and Christian churches stand side by side. Each faith contributes to the spiritual richness of the nation, creating a unique blend of beliefs and practices. Step into the bustling streets of Colombo, and you'll be greeted by a symphony of tongues. Sinhala, Tamil, and English weave through conversations, a bridge between cultures. This blend of languages reflects Sri Lanka's history as a crossroads of cultures. It's a reminder that diverse tongues continue to enrich the human experience. Sri Lanka is a wildlife enthusiast's dream, a land where nature's creatures roam freely. Venture into Yala National Park, one of the world's best places to spot leopards in the wild. Yala is also home to a wealth of other wildlife, from herds of elephants to sloth bears. Beyond Yala, explore the diverse natural beauty of the Knuckles mountain range, the misty expanses of Horton Plains National Park, and the stunning beaches of Unawatuna and Mirissa. These protected areas offer a glimpse into a world where nature reigns supreme. Beyond its stunning coastline, Sri Lanka's underwater realm is equally captivating. Dive into the warm waters of the Indian Ocean and discover a world teeming with life. Coral reefs provide a home to a kaleidoscope of fish, from tiny clownfish to graceful manta rays. Whether you're an experienced diver or a first-time snorkeler, Sri Lanka's underwater world promises an unforgettable adventure. Off the southern coast, you'll find one of the ocean's most awe-inspiring sights, the majestic blue whale. As the largest animal on Earth, these gentle giants can be seen near Mirissa, making Sri Lanka a premier destination for blue whale watching. Weighing up to 200 tons, they glide gracefully through the waters, offering a rare and breathtaking glimpse into the island's rich marine life. Described as small, ape-like creatures, the Nittaewo are said to inhabit the deepest, most remote corners of the Sri Lankan jungle. Their eyes, it is said, gleam with a strange intelligence, and their movements are quick and agile, allowing them to vanish into the undergrowth with ease. Some say they possess a deep understanding of the forest's secrets, while others whisper of their mischievous nature, their laughter echoing through the trees. The Vedas, Sri Lanka's indigenous people, have long told tales of the Nittaewo. Some stories paint them as benevolent protectors of the forest, their presence a sign that the jungle is healthy and thriving. Others, however, portray them as tricksters, luring unsuspecting travelers astray with their eerie calls and mischievous pranks. To this day, sightings of the Nittaewo are reported, often by those who venture deep into the jungle, far from the beaten path. Are these sightings merely figments of the imagination, fueled by the heat and humidity of the jungle? Or could there be some truth to the legend, a hidden species yet to be discovered by science? The answer, like the creatures themselves, remains elusive, hidden within the emerald depths of the Sri Lankan jungle. High above the jungle canopy, its peak often shrouded in mist, stands Adam's Peak Sri Pada, a mountain sacred to multiple faiths. Pilgrims have been drawn to its slopes for centuries, their journey a testament to the power of belief. At the summit lies a mysterious footprint, sparking countless legends and debates. To Buddhists, it's the footprint of the Buddha. Hindus believe it belongs to Shiva. Christians and Muslims associate it with Adam, the first human. The footprint atop Adam's Peak stands as a powerful symbol of faith and interconnectedness. The legend of Sri Pada, the sacred footprint, is deeply woven into the fabric of Sri Lankan history and culture. It is said that a devoted king longed to witness the Buddha's footprint, a symbol of divine presence. His wish was fulfilled on a distant, treacherous mountain, now known as Adam's Peak. Undertaking a pilgrimage, he reached the summit, marking a significant moment in history. Another legend tells of a giant whose footsteps left an indelible mark on the earth. Enchanted by the island's beauty, the giant chose to remain, adding to the cultural lore. The sacred footprint atop Adam's Peak stands as a testament to these enduring legends. Today, Sri Pada continues to be a beacon of spiritual and cultural significance, drawing pilgrims and seekers from around the world. As we explored in our YouTube short, the legend of Ravana's kingdom is one of Sri Lanka's most captivating stories. In the epic Ramayana, Ravana ruled over a land of flying machines, golden cities, and mystical powers. His abduction of Sita, wife of Prince Rama, sparked a legendary battle that ended with Rama's victory. Yet, Ravana remains a symbol of power, devotion, and mystery, a figure both feared and revered. His kingdom offers a window into the rich tapestry of Sri Lanka's mythology, where history and legend intertwine. The historical pillars of prosperity. Sri Lanka, a land of ancient traditions, has long been a hub of global trade and economic development. Its economy, a vibrant tapestry woven from diverse threads, reflects a rich history of commerce and cultural exchange. Think of the ancient trade routes. These routes, bustling with activity, connected Sri Lanka to the far corners of the world. Sri Lanka was a giant in the ancient trade networks, its goods sought after from Rome to China. This is just one pillar of its historical economic strength. Beyond trade, the land yielded a bounty of riches. Tea, a cornerstone of Sri Lanka's modern economy, has been a significant export, shaping global markets and contributing immensely to the nation's prosperity. Rubber trees stood tall, their sap used in various ancient applications, and spices, those fragrant jewels of the earth, were traded far and wide, adding their unique flavor to cuisines across the globe. Sri Lanka's economy was not solely rooted in agriculture. Tourism, even in ancient times, played a vital role, drawn by the island's breathtaking beauty and vibrant culture. For centuries, people have flocked to its shores, seeking adventure, relaxation, and a taste of paradise. Imagine the intricate steps of a traditional Kanyan dance, the rhythmic beat of the drums, the colorful costumes, a blur of motion. This is Sri Lanka's cultural heritage. Sri Lanka's arts, dance, and literature captivate a global audience. Think of authors like Michael Ondatya, whose words paint vivid portraits of Sri Lankan life. Despite challenges, Sri Lanka's spirit remains strong. The warmth of its people, the richness of its culture, and the beauty of its landscape set Sri Lanka apart. Another highlight is its cuisine. From hoppers to kotu roti and aromatic curries, Sri Lankan food influences global cuisine. Sri Lanka is a nation on the rise, honoring its past while embracing the future. A land where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. Every nation has its symbols, emblems that embody its spirit, its history, its very essence. One of the most prominent symbols of Sri Lanka is the national flag, also known as the lion flag. The flag features a golden lion holding a sword in its right forepaw in front of a crimson background with 4 golden bow leaves in each corner. The lion represents bravery, while the bow leaves symbolize Buddhism and its influence on the country. The 2 vertical stripes of green and orange represent the country's 2 main minority groups, the Muslims and the Tamils, respectively. This flag is a testament to the rich cultural diversity and history of Sri Lanka. Imagine the Sri Lankan jungle fowl, its plumage a riot of color, its call echoing through the dense foliage. This vibrant bird, full of life and energy, is Sri Lanka's national bird, a symbol of the island's rich biodiversity and the untamed beauty of its natural landscapes. Then there's the Natri, its graceful branches reaching towards the sky. Its delicate flowers, a symbol of purity and new beginnings. This revered tree, deeply intertwined with Buddhist traditions, stands as Sri Lanka's national tree, a testament to the island's spiritual heritage and the enduring legacy of Buddhism in its culture. And who could forget the blue water lily, its petals a delicate shade of azure, floating serenely on the water's surface. This exquisite flower, a symbol of hope and enlightenment, is Sri Lanka's national flower, its beauty reflecting the tranquility and spiritual depth that permeate the island's soul. Fun fact: did you know that Sri Lanka is home to the oldest living human-planted tree in the world? The Sri Mahabodhi, planted over 2,300 years ago, is a sacred fig tree that has been tended to by generations and still stands tall in Anuradhapura. Sri Lanka's cultural heritage is a vibrant tapestry woven from ancient traditions passed down through generations. It's a heritage that finds expression in the rhythmic movements of traditional dance, the pulsating beat of drums, and the vibrant colors of costumes. The literary world has been enriched by the works of Martin Wickramasinghe, whose novels and essays capture the essence of Sri Lankan life. Sri Lankan cinema has also made significant contributions, with films that explore the nation's social and cultural landscapes. These artistic expressions, whether through literature, film, or dance, are a celebration of life's joys and sorrows, a form of prayer, and a testament to the nation's rich cultural heritage. Sri Lanka's history is marked by remarkable figures and pivotal events that have shaped the nation's journey through time. From the ancient kings and queens who built magnificent cities to the warriors who defended the land, these figures embody the resilience and vision of the Sri Lankan people. One such historical figure is King Dutugamunu, known for unifying the island and fostering a golden age of prosperity. The introduction of Buddhism under King Devanampiya Tissa marked a significant cultural and spiritual transformation. In modern history, leaders like D.S. Senanayake, who we talked about earlier in the video, played crucial roles in achieving independence and shaping the nation's future. J.R. Jayewardene, the first president of Sri Lanka, is known for his economic reforms and leadership during a transformative period. Sirimavo Bandaranaike, the world's first female prime minister, served 3 terms and made significant contributions to politics and social policy. Solomon Bandaranaike, founder of the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, championed Sinhala-only policies and social reforms. Cultural and literary figures like Martin Wickramasinghe, a renowned author and scholar, have made significant contributions to Sri Lankan art and culture. In the field of science, Dr. Siri Gunasinghe is a distinguished scholar and educator. Like always, we don't have time to cover all the notable figures of the country, so this list includes just a few of them. If we missed someone important, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. As we come to the end of our journey through Sri Lanka, we've explored its ancient kingdoms, colonial tapestry, and rich cultural heritage, yet there's always more to uncover in this fascinating country. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Don't forget to explore the nations we've already covered in our playlist organized by continents, where you can dive into the unique stories of each country. And now, we want to hear from you. If you'd like to see your country featured in one of our upcoming episodes, leave a comment below and let us know. Until next time, stay curious.